Super fast tortoise in the game, ready to ignite. Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright. Caffeine runs fueling his creativity inside. Got a YouTube channel where he's shining so bright. MTG 3, the show that takes flight. He's a lyrical beast, spitting fire with every bite. Rap metal flow, pounding beats to inside. No one can stop him, he's on a meteoric height. Super fast tortoise, the champion of the fight.
Good morning, hope you're up. Enjoy that coffee in your cup. Good morning from the shelf. Super fast tortoise does so well. Sit back, relax, time to chillax. Face the facts, morning coffee show intact. Let's enjoy the show, let's enjoy the flow. Morning coffee is the best. Chatting with friends, we are blessed. Into the mood, coffee for every dude. Have fun, enjoy the show. Let this channel grow. Let's enjoy the show. Morning coffee is the best. Chatting with friends, we are blessed. Into the mood, coffee for every dude.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Super Fast Tortoise in the Show. The morning coffee, all those big words show. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We got KJ trying to sip a coffee. Everybody's sipping coffee. Sip coffee. That's right.
Did we say sipping coffee? Good stuff.
Right.
As you can tell, I got a new look.
Yes, you do. You rearranged your office. I can tell. And it looks nice. Yeah. Look how troubling you are. Trying to be sneaky behind every corner. Trying to change things up so people go crazy because people don't like change.
Yeah, I got tired of the way my office looked, so I moved my desk around, put it in the corner.
Hey. Maybe
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Really quick. Really quick, let's say hi to some people in chat. We got Time Capsule. Thank you for stopping by. This is a county state, but he's spreading the love.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and just on a note, Time Capsule, why Walmart does not have those hoodies, which was sad because I looked for them yesterday. There was Ninja Turtle hoodies that his Walmart sells. Oh, he's sharing with me, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if they have it at my Walmart. Nope, my Walmart doesn't have them. Sad day. Cane Shaker. Hey,
Cane Shaker.
What's that?
Yeah. What's up? We got DeLawson. The amazing DeLawson. Hey.
DeLawson.
That's right. You know, he's coming in hot. He's gonna play some Magic sometime. He's gonna kick some butt.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Whew. Hope the energy is here with you guys. Hope the energy is flowing and going. Yes. Hope the energy is flowing is my attire. My PlayStation hat, Nintendo 64. If you don't know the lore, it makes no sense to why I'm wearing both. But if you do know the lore, you're like, ha, I got it. Anyways, how are you guys doing today? How are you doing, Hillbilly?
Doing pretty good. Had a pretty good run this morning on Arena. First game was against a mono red. Dag-blagged, I beat him.
You beat him. Mono red. I can see it.
Boros deck.
Boros. Yes, that sounds cool. And for some reason, it didn't show you streaming exactly at 9. I didn't see your stream till like 9:30. Were you late?
Well, the stream was a little late because I had some technical issues with my camera. Turned the computer on, started OBS, and dag-blagged my dang on camera. It was working, but it wasn't showing my face. I guess my face broke my camera this morning.
No, poor face. Poor camera.
I reckon.
You know, this is why I'm a cartoon character. I don't have to worry about breaking my camera.
No, KJ, you just worry about making sure heads are rolling.
And heads will roll this Halloween on the Super Fast Tortoise Morning Coffee Podcast.
That's right. Morning coffee. Morning coffee. Thinking of morning coffee, we actually got a new creamer today. It was like caramel macchiato kind of thing, like this powdered creamer. It tastes pretty good. I'm not disappointed. Not disappointed. Walmart has some good flavors in their creamer. So if you need a new creamer, want to try a new creamer, check out Walmart and check out the brands. Their cheap brands are actually doing pretty good. Their hazelnut's really good, but this caramel macchiato stuff is pretty banger. I like it.
I like my Reese cup creamer in my coffee.
He likes Reese cups. He likes peanut butter. He likes chocolate.
Yeah.
Hey, he's got the Reese's.
Yeah.
Pretty soon, he'll be sponsored by Reese's.
That actually came from Walmart.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe he'll have ET on a show picking up Reese's off the ground, eating them. If you,
I've been looking for him. I've been trying to lure him into my office, but he's just too scared to come into my office right now for some reason.
I don't know why it sounded creepy, but something about luring an alien into your office sounded creepy.
Well, I want to be a part of my show. That's the reason why.
Right? ET, YouTube, phone home.
Exactly.
K Checker said, I did see a video on KJ's channel where he seemed like he was deciding eyebrows or no eyebrows.
Yes. Thank you. So that was actually clipped by from one of our shows from our podcasts for the Procrastinate Across the Ocean, and Moonlit Neko clipped that, and he did a very good job. He even popped in video clips of like pictures of like other Futurama characters to show that it's okay that I don't have eyebrows.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Don't need eyebrows tonight. I don't know what that means, but that's the song that popped in my head.
Hey, we're going to make it a top 40 hit. No eyebrows. No worries.
Right? Oh, so yesterday there was no show because I actually had a tooth replaced, and it was not an emergency or anything. It was planned. I even told people, although there might not be a show Monday, and I didn't talk about it a lot because I didn't know if I was going to be able to stream Monday or not, because it was a quick procedure. But the wife wanted to go grocery shopping and stuff right after the surgery, so I was fine and dandy. Yesterday went quick and well. The procedure took half an hour, so I was in there around 9 o'clock, out there around 9:30. Then we went grocery shopping for a couple hours. I saw this expensive transformer that I wanted, but I can't afford $50 transformer.
No, just save your money and get the big one from Transformers the movie, Unicron.
Oh, that'd be awesome. But you don't know what this transformer was. It was a Ninja Turtles turtle van that transformed into a robot.
Wait, that exists?
That exists.
And you didn't get it?
I couldn't afford $50.
Beg the wife.
I did. I did. I couldn't afford it. I mean, I'm like, two of my favorite IPs smashed into one brand, and it was legitimately a Transformers product, and it was legitimately a Ninja Turtles turtle van. I'm like, because we gotta be careful with our spending, because we're slowly buying Christmas stuff throughout the year, so we're not like broke on Christmas season, and we're gotta pay bills. I mean, we gotta pay for StreamYard, and all those things come first. Bills come first, so we can't just spend loosey goosey $50. When the wife already spent a couple of bucks on some old school, new school stuff. Yeah, I got this cool thing coming in. Now, I wanted to talk about today as part of the random random part of the show. But the wife and you found me, and you can find these still on Amazon, an MP3 player.
I remember those. Those. They're almost as almost as desirable as a VHS cassette.
Well, I was talking to her. I'm like, because the topic came up. She wants a Kindle to read books. She has a tablet, but she wants a Kindle. a Kindle just for books. And I'm like, and she's like, had a hard time negotiating to get one because she has ways to read books. She has a tablet, she has a phone, read books anyways, but she's like, I want a Kindle. And I'm like, I understand that. I says, I want something I don't really need. It's like, I have a phone that can play my music, that stores my music. But I was like, but what I really want that's kind of useless is an MP3 player. I'm like, I hate burning the cell phone battery playing music. So I'd like an MP3 player just so I don't have to worry about scrubbing the battery life of my phone. I want to put my music together. And it's crazy what you can find out there for an MP3 player. We're looking through MP3 players. She got me a basic little digital screen one with like buttons on it to to sort through music and stuff. But like they basically have MP3 players that are cell phones without the cell phone player, so you can watch YouTube, you can listen to your music, you can go to Facebook, whatever. It's basically a cell phone, like a smartphone, but everything but the phone. I'm like, I don't want one of those. They're kind of expensive. I'm like, I don't want one of those. I don't need those. I just want something that plays music. And she's like, well, I found this. I'm like, and it's on sale because Prime Days and Walmart Days were going on. So she got a good deal on that. And she ended up getting her Kindle all on crazy sale. It was crazy.
Did they have a turtle on Transformers?
Do they have a turtle on Transformers?
Yeah. Did they have a turtle on Transformers?
Nope.
But they had Dinobots.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's a snapping turtle transformer from Beast Wars, but it's never in the show. Maybe it was once on the Japanese Neo show. I have no. But It was not a box turtle. It wasn't a cool turtle. And it definitely wasn't a turtle van. And you know what else wasn't a turtle van? There's definitely a thing. There was also this.
You are watching Super Fast Tortoise.
Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright.
Woo! We got through a lot of discussion of random stuff. Talked about a lot of random things. We talked about from not having eyebrows to Transformers and MP3 players. Woo! But now we need to find our way back to the world of Magic the Gathering and topics of the day. And the topic of the day can't be started without going to the first segment of the day. There's only one person here who knows the segment of the day. He's got scraggly beard, looks like a Muppet, wears glasses, has eyebrows. Hillbilly. What's the next subject of the day?
Card of the day. Combo breaker.
Ooh. Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, there's two topics. There's two cards a day today because I just thought they don't get enough attention, especially in the realm. No one's talking about, like, if you're drafting, pick this card. It's a good rare, good mythic. So first one is Overlord of the Flood Pits. Costs 3 generic, 2 black, enchantment creature, avatar horror. He has a pending 4 for 3 mana.
2 black.
What? 2 blue. I meant 2 blue. 2 blue. All right. 2 blue. Yeah, and impending 4. If you cast this spell for its impending cost, enters with 4 time counters on it and isn't a creature until the last time counter is removed. At the beginning of your end step, remove a time counter from it. He has flying, and whenever Overlord of the Flood Pits enters or attacks, draw 2 cards and discard a card. Really solid card. Really solid card. I like it. Yeah, it's good for limited, and it does a lot. It moves. It gets you some card draw. So for 3 mana, drawing 2 cards, discarding cards is not a horrible deal. Yeah, I like sorting through cards.
It's I myself think this is a pretty good card. I just ain't played it yet because it ain't as popular as the other ones.
Right. Well, like I said, I think this is more card, like really good for limited. Like if you're building a cube out there in the world, if you're building a Magic the Gathering cube, this is a good generic mythic creature that sorts through cards. It fits between themes. It fits in enchantment themes. It's It's really solid. And I mentioned the cube thing because I know someone out there is going to type in cube in the comments. Name Willis. All right. Yeah. Hold on. Let's see. Captain Waffles. Captain Waffles. Oh, Lord. More like, oh, my Lord. That's right. Oh, my Lord. Yep. That's right. We should always stay lost in discussion, right? But the next, oh, I forgot to pop that off screen. Boop. The next card of the day, one of our friends thinks it's underrated, but I'm looking at it and I'm thinking this is actually a pretty decent card just in general. I don't know how I feel about it being mythic worthy, but it's pretty good as a limited card.
Yep.
Overlord of the Belmer. Yeah, Hillbilly, why don't you read this card?
Sure. Overlord of the Belmer. 5 mana, 3 generic and 2 black, 5/5 with impending 5. So it gets 5 time counters. And you can impend it for only 2 mana. When Overlord of the Belmark enters or attacks, mill 4 cards. Then you may return a non-avatar creature card or a planeswalker card from your graveyard to your hand.
Woo-boo. This should have been a zombie somewhere. It should have been a zombie more than a horror, because this would fit perfectly in zombie decks.
Oh, yeah. It looks more like you. To me, from the picture, it looks more like a zombie than a horror. Anyway.
Oh yeah, and I'm surprised this doesn't. I'm surprised this doesn't hit enchantments either. Like, this would be awesome in my Abzan enchantments deck. But there's a lot of enchantments more than creatures. There are some enchantment creatures in the deck, but this would hit so much harder if it also targeted enchantments, because it is also an enchantment.
Yep.
But it's 5 mana for a 5/5. That's really good value. And for 2 mana, you get the ability to mill 4 cards and return a creature card. Though it works good as a sorcery in effect, was what it does. But when it becomes a creature, 5 mana 5/5 is pretty good. 5 mana for a 5/5 with that ability is not horrible at all. Doesn't have anything special going for it, like no trample, no fear, no extra ability for it. So it's just a 5 mana 5/5 creature that has an ability when it enters or attacks. You mill 4 cards, then reveal a non-avatar creature card or a planeswalker card from a go to your hand. It's still pretty good. It's a form of card advantage, and that's pretty solid. I like it. You look like you're enthralled with it. What are your thoughts here, Billy?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like this card. I mean, it's not bad. You do get to return a creature or a planeswalker card to your hand after it mills. That's a good way to go through your deck pretty quick.
Oh, yeah.
Get what you need.
And another good thing is it's good for cube.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, the picture is amusing. It's interesting. Like,
it's
confusing.
Trying to figure out
what's going on. It's distorting, right?
I can't figure out if he's got a rib cage in his neck section, and like, is that like he's got 3 legs going on, 3 arms? I'm very concerned.
Yeah, is this AI art used on a Magic card, or does someone actually paint this monstrosity?
Nope. The world may never know.
May not ever know. I may not ever know. May not ever know for the show. All right. Awesome is spelled wrong.
In the command.
Oh, yeah. I meant to fix that. It's funny.
You're awesome.
Madam Monk, hello. Madam Monk.
Oh, Madam Monk.
Yeah. Can't stay long, but you're here to hit the likes and hit it. Yep. Woo. All right. Now let's roll on some pictures of the day. Today's pictures of the day. I went for a theme, and the theme was cats. Wow. Wow. You're talking to me before I've had my coffee. You like living dangerously. That's right. Dangerous coffee talkers. You need to have your coffee.
I imagine this to be said to you by a villain in a movie. Like, you're
Right?
talking to me before I've had my coffee. It appears you enjoy living dangerously.
That's right. Right. And I know some of these pictures we've seen before, probably all these pictures we've seen before, but I want to go with cats today. Like this. First, I drink the coffee, then I do the stuff. That's how motivated I feel in the mornings. Yep. Look, he's just staring at the coffee. He's like, gotta drink this before I get the energies. Oh, yeah. Get the energies. Get the energies. Look at that furry belly. I have a furry belly too. I don't always talk about it, but the difference is the cats get belly rubs. I don't. The next picture. When someone talks to you before you had your morning coffee, that's a serious look. Fluffy kitty. I love fluffy kitties. Look how fluffy that kitty is. Join the fluffiness. Pet the fluffiness. If you have a cat, don't forget to give it attention because they kind of need that too. Yeah.
I like watching fluffy cats get wet, and when they're not fluffy anymore, and just like
You just like seeing a pissed off cat. Like
I love with the ticked off cat.
Yeah, you get a cat's fur all wet and stuff, they're gonna be hating you for a couple days. Probably no pets for a while. Cats like to bathe themselves all the time, but they rather not have a real bath. Cats think their tongues are gonna clean their bodies, even though it just smells like cat food when they're done cleaning themselves. Like, that's not really cleaning yourself. You're just tasting your own fur.
I learned how to comb my hair from my cat when I was a kid, so just lick it and push it to the side.
Right? That's funny. Then the last picture we got is not until I had my coffee. Now this cat reminds me of Seven. That face.
That actually does.
Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, I need my coffee. Need my coffee. Now, if you have a picture that you want to share for pictures of the day, you can join the Discord, and on Discord, share your pictures of the day and be a part of the show. Yes, you can be a part of the show on Discord. You can share pictures of the day, questions of the day. Heck, you might share something that's just fun and crazy, and we'll talk about it for a bit, that you could be a part of the show. Be involved with the show. If you're not on the show like we are, but you want to participate in the show, you can. But hey, if you want to be on the show, you're part of Discord. I'm always shouting out if you want to be part of the show. So that's another advantage for being part of Discord. You could be part of the show more than one way. And thinking of such things, we're going to roll on to the next segment of the day, which is the question of the day.
Presented by Discord, we have the question of the day.
The question of the day is brought to us by Mrs. Hillbilly. She has a question of the day. You got to take it super serious. Super serious.
Hey everybody, this is Miss Hillbilly here. I was wondering what made Michael Myers psycho.
Ooh. Yikes. What a question. What a question.
What
Jeez.
made Michael Myers psycho? Is it the increasing price of magic product? It brought magic product into and driving people mad, insane, and crazy? Or was it the bannings that we just had? Was it the Mana Crypt bannings and the Jeweled Lotus banning that made him go psycho? I don't know. I mean, those are enough to drive people mad, apparently. I mean, you look at the following events. The following events that's happened. People sending out threats they shouldn't have sent because those are bad. Watsy took over the rules committee of Commander because too many personal issues were happening with the entire rules committee taking events. I mean, what happens in Magic is enough to make someone become a Michael Myers.
Well, I think I
And
know.
most MP3 player on
I think I know the reason why he became Psycho. If, I know nobody
What's
knows this. I know nobody knows this, but KJ and Michael Myers are brothers. And when Michael Myers seen that KJ had lost his body, somebody came and slashed his body off, so he only had a head like he does now. And that was enough to turn Michael Myers psycho. And now that's the reason why he's going out, killing people, because he's psycho over KJ being like he is now.
First of all, that's not psychotic. That's just helping me try to find a body.
right?
We got
Brotherly
anybody out there. If you find a body that nobody's using appropriately, it's okay to go slasher film and bring me a body. I give you full permission. It'll hold up in court. I guarantee it.
Just do not look at KJ's basement.
Probably not a good idea. Otherwise, you'll be part of it. It puts the lotion on the skin, or it gets the hose again.
Right. All right. Cane Shaker says it all started because they created the reserve list. That's right. The reserve list is why he went crazy. Or, as Google says, Michael Myers is a character in the Halloween film series is considered evil for a number of reasons, like murdering his sister, dehumanization. He's revealed to be inflicted with the curse of Thorn, which drives him to kill his family. So there's other reasons out there. But it's crazy. Cane Shaker. It puts the lotion on the skin, or it gets the hose again. It's crazy. It's crazy to think the guy who played Buffalo Bill ended up getting a big part of Monk, and no one ever put the two together until later. That the guy from Monk, who's the leading officer in Monk, is the same guy who played Buffalo Bill, who later on went on to playing on Jurassic World, the movie with the Indoraptor, and that's when they brought it out that Buffalo Bill is still acting, which is crazy. Like, people didn't realize Buffalo Bill has been acting forever, but there's just certain key events that people are like, hey, remember this dude? He played in this film.
Interesting.
I can't remember the Jurassic World movie, what it's called, the one with him in it, the one with Indoraptor. Because it's not Dominion. Dominion's the one after. Ooh. But it's good. It's good. Torres will think about it later on when he's thinking about so many different topics. But that has been the question of the day. I hope we answered your question fully as best we can. That the rising price of magic products will drive someone mad. Changing rules will make people mad. Change makes people mad. Except finding change. I like finding quarters on the ground.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah. Well, I know. I know KJ's halfway listening. He's plugged into his MP3 player down there, listening to some sweet Pearl jams.
Oh yeah. Pearl jams, exactly. I just popped up my my Zune device. I don't know why you guys just want any old MP3 player. Get this. This is the Zune, right? And it is the best MP3 player on the market. I guarantee you they'll sell it for decades.
Right. Sell it for decades.
Nobody's not going to want to buy the Zune.
like the people remember the Apple's version. The Apple's version. Was it the iPod? Does anybody remember the iPod?
Yep.
The iPod exists.
Pod. Never heard of
it. Thinking of iPods, we're gonna click this button.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe.
Moves, the strategies, and the flares. Super fast daughters. He's running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Look, we rolled on and stumbled onto the topic of the day. We're actually at the portion where it's the topic of the day. And come on. What kind of portion of the show would this be if Tortoise didn't have some crazy long monologue? I had to censor myself from saying some swear words. Because it is a long monologue. So the topic of the day is what about the money? Coming to terms with money, right? What about the money? Coming to terms with Magic the Gathering, where we look at and we see a lot of cheap Magic the Gathering cards, which is good. We see cards literally worth pennies, whereas some cards still hold some good value, but the prices of products have come to a point where the expected value of a box becomes equal or less than the value of the cards pulled from the box, which is not even a full problem because when you buy a whole box, you're still getting your product worth of full cards, right? But altogether, the value of the box is based on the format you play, right? You buy a box because you play Commander, or you buying a box because you play Standard, maybe Modern, who knows? Funny enough, the value of a card can't always be determined by the monetary value anymore. You can find cheap cards that have great synergies for decks that you're building that even though they're like a $5 card, they're probably like 20 cents, they're still strong. Meaning the card is not always good because of the worth some bookoo bucks, right? Magic has become a game of synergies and combos, a game of discovery, because Magic still is a game of discovery. Still a lot to discover in the game. There's a lot of natural discovery, a lot of natural learning in the game, which is pretty awesome. Still amazing. Cards are still fun to mess and play around with. In simple terms, the monetary value does not show you the power level of a card anymore. This, in theory, cards become valuable because the amount of people who want a single card is based on the print run, right? A simple demand over supply issue. It's true. Supply over demand still reigns true. This is relevant in and by today's standard. A lot of people build Naya colored dinosaur decks. As an example, Naya colored dinosaur decks. But not everybody builds 5 colored dinosaur decks, right? So, meaning Naya decks, your Naya dinosaurs are probably going to cost more money than the 5 colored dinosaur decks you build. So synergies depend on your creativity, and creativity may go with or against supply and demand. Now, let's get into this mess of a topic and delve deep, because we need to come to terms with the fact that money is not always an issue.
Well, what I find is the collectability of a card that you're wanting more than the money.
Oh yeah. So, like a good hold on, like a good example of this. Let me go here. We go here. Like, let me look up a card. But a good example. There's a card I wanted for a deck, right? A good card for my 5 color. I can't spell while talking. There's a good card for my 5 color dinosaur deck, and it in terms is worth a little bit of money, like 27 cents, right? And the card is not good in any deck, but it's really good in my deck, right? And the card is good. It synergizes with the theme of my deck. It goes well, and it's very strong for what my 5 colored dinosaurs decks does. But not everybody's looking for this particular card. The particular card that I'm talking about works amazing in my deck, but not every deck, and that is Leyline and Mutation. Right? Leyline and Mutation, people look at this card and they're like, oh, it's just a Fist of Suns or Joda the Eternal on enchantment. Like, not every card's going to run 5 colors. Not every deck is going to run 5 color decks like this, or strategies or synergies. Where my dinosaur deck, this card's good. So it benefits me that this card is cheap, so I can get the card cheap. And I did get the Extendo art out of a trade for this card. It was a great capture for me because I was excited for this card. But the synergy level, I was in my own discovery, was like, damn, this card's I want this card. But since not everybody in the world wants this card, it's still a cheap card. Now, in terms, if that turned around and people found my dinosaur deck and like billions of people wanted to build my dinosaur deck, this card would go up in value because this is a key piece into the deck.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I can see where it would be very powerful in the dinosaur deck, but I can also see where it wouldn't see much play in any other deck.
Hmm? Right, because most people when they think of dinosaurs, looks like KJ is working the pool. That's right. He worked hard for the money. He works hard for the money.
This is what happens when you say, "Show me the money."
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Since KJ is only a head, I do not want to see how he works around a pool. But
inappropriate.
But still, so like the value of cards are different. It's like when I opened up my Bloomberg booster box, which had some amazing cards I got out of there, which works for some trades for my deck. I broke even with the EV, and people were excited about the EV being broke, like even. I'm like, well, I just had excited because I got some amazing cards out of the box, some fun cards, some great cards. In fact, ironically, my wife got most of the good cards out of the box because she ended up getting a frog deck built out of it. Like she had a frog deck before, but it wasn't really a frog themed deck. But Bloomberg made a frog deck for her. And so I took the original deck, took apart the enchantments theme that was in it, and just made it all frogs deck. And man, she play tested it. She loved it. She's like, it's frogs. And the most important part out of this is she enjoyed the cards. She enjoyed the cards from the box. She enjoyed the cards. And that's what we're lacking in today's world. We're the enjoyment of cards. If your enjoyment of Magic is all based on the money, you're going to be in a roller coaster of emotions, up, down, up, down. You know, if you're all about the money, you're going to start hitting for those certain money cards because they're worth money. Where the discovery of the game is about finding the synergies, the fun cards that they build for certain decks and archetypes. Those are there for you to discover. There's a lot of discovery in Magic the Gathering to be had, and if you're not into it, you're going to totally lose the value of the game because the true value of the game is the fun you have with the game, not the money in the game. And Kane Checker says, Riblets Gaming rocks. That's right. Riblets Gaming does rock.
Yep.
You know, and like I just feel that like the monetary value takes away the fun of the game. If you're only in the game for the monetary value, think about it. You're going to be having some bad times sometimes. You're going to have some bad boxes. You're going to have bad pulls. Like being stuck in the monetary value, I noticed like when people think about the monetary value, they like to skip the commons and uncommons. Like to go through the commons and uncommons. Like no one cares about the uncommons and uncommons. Dude, there's some powerful commons and uncommons out there that are worth noting. Right? Oh, yeah. And some commons and uncommons are worth playing.
Especially in Bloomberg.
Those just for the rares. Yep, it's insanity. It's insanity.
Yep. Especially in Bloomberg.
Intro set. Good. Yeah. Bloomberg is a great intro set. Good theme is not niche. Simple mechanics, not too much control. That's right.
Yep.
Bloomberg was not a broken set. Bloomberg was a very flavorful set, and I think it hit all the notes you want most Magic Gathering sets to hit. You know what I'm saying? Like it hit themes, like animal themes. It hit tribal a little. It had mechanics that weren't too broken, but fun to play with. They even tried different ways of blinking. Instead of blinking cards, they wanted you to return cards to your hand for frogs. Like they're jumping up and down.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a lot of fun stuff they did. Then they messed with I can't remember the name of the mechanic. Maybe a hillbilly can name it. Where you play when you play a spell with a certain mana cost or greater.
Oh yeah, that's I know what you call it. Most time it's 4.
Right.
I know what you're talking about. It's in there somewhere. I just can't get in there.
No, I can't think of it. It's an ability where if you
expand.
Yeah, expand. If you expend a certain amount of mana worth on a spell worth more than 4 or X mana, what based on what it is, you get a cool ability, right? Then you get some cool graveyard shenanigans going on. You got some cool tokens going on. There's just a lot of themes. Even Snake's got a little bit a lot. That's just pretty cool.
Yep.
And to say that to love the set is a great set. There's some good cards like 3 Tree City. I pulled 2 of them. Ended up trading one of them to help build the deck, but I pulled 2 of them. But I traded one because I really didn't have another deck to throw it into. Like I had decks that like my good dinosaur deck could play it. It'd be good in there. My janky deck couldn't really play it. My 5-color deck could not really play it because the land doesn't fit there. My zombie decks couldn't really play it because it doesn't produce a lot of zombies all the time to be like, this is crazy nuts. So the value of the card was worth trading for me more than it was to keep it. And that's because I love to play the game. I try to think of ways to play the game, involve the game. And I think that's one aspect that kind of lacks in the game.
Yep.
You know, is the people should be caring about playing the game. Like Commander is my game, my style of playing. You know, but I like Cube. Cube's awesome, right? Cube is awesome. You know, then so when I find a card that I love for what a card is, I love it for what the card does. I mean, if they created a common that costs a generic and a blue and let you draw 3 cards and discard a card, I'd play that. I'd be happy for it. Might not be worth a lot of money, but it'd be worth playing around.
Oh yeah.
And KJ down there is just rolling in the money. He must have sold a Zune that was worth lots of money.
Yeah. I got into that Zune market. Whew. I'll tell you what. Invest in Zune. Microsoft's got a great product. It will never fail.
Right. But heading on to the show. Coming to terms with Magic the Gathering, the prices are not always going to be what you want it to be based on the set. To come to terms with Magic the Gathering in this, you just got to come to terms with how you enjoy the game. Mm-hmm. And that's what Magic should be, enjoying the game, right? If you enjoy the game of Magic the Gathering, you're going to have more fun. You're going to get more value out of the enjoyment than you are going to get the monetary, right? You can get monetary cards and play and have fun, but if you're in for the game and the gameplay and you're into the discovering, even if you're playing from drafting, from standard to modern to legacy, whatever, Commander, if you're into these styles of games and you're just involved with playing and love playing the game, the only terms and conditions you got for the game is that you enjoy the game for what it is and you just want the pieces for the decks.
Right.
The only way a box has value is if you hit a big showcase alternative special foil version. Otherwise, value comes from enjoying playing with all the cards from the box.
Yep.
That's right. You want to have the value in playing. And see, a lot of people probably read the monologue of the set because it's in the description and everything. But the value of the game comes from the eyes of the beholder and the person who enjoys the game. I just heard a cat meow.
That's right.
I heard a meow. I heard a cat meow. Spray it. Oh my Lord. KJ's just having too much fun with this money.
I'm rolling in it right now. What can I say?
Yeah. I mean, myself, yeah. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead. I'll let you continue.
The value I see in a card, I mean, I don't care if it's $100 card. I only want cards that I can play, that I can use to upgrade my decks. Because I don't look at value anymore because you really can't, because if you get these high dollar cards, Watts is going to do one or two things. They're going to reprint that card to death to where the card that you got loses value, or they're going to ban the card like they did. And therefore, I don't look at the value. I mean, I like value just like the cards I got over here on my wall, but I ain't got a place for them. If I had a place for them, they would be in a deck, then up and set up on my wall.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my value is playability, not the money.
Right. And thinking of segues, you know, it's a good way. You know, it's a good thing you can do with cards worth money. You could hold an auction coming up shortly on the channel sometime in the near future. We're going to hold an auction to raise money, not for Magic cards, but to get some coffee mugs made. So if you're interested in supporting the channel, keep an eye on the channel as sometime this week, we're going over the cards. We're going to auction off, price them out, so we get more idea. We're waiting to come in the mail to see what else is going to be auction and what going on. But we really want some coffee mugs, super fast tortoise coffee mugs. So check out on the auction. Self shill. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry because I'm really
right.
these mugs. Right.
Yeah, right.
I'll tell you what.
But you know
I don't
what?
know about you guys, but I want it. I want that super fast tortoise coffee mug.
Me too.
Right. Oh yeah, it's gonna be awesome, and I need to start shilling it more often. But I'm still waiting for the rest of the pieces to come in, so I know I'm gonna handle the auction. I'm gonna try to be awesome because those super fast tortoise mugs are gonna be crazy good, crazy good. They're gonna be valuable. That's right. Cane Checker, awesome SFT. What a great idea. That's right. Man, I just wish I had the money that KJ's floating in right now.
Oh yeah, just
I'm
flying
just
all about.
Right. If you need a sneeze, you can just grab one of those hundreds and just sneeze into it and throw it away and not care.
Just got on the side of my glass. Oh, somebody clean that up for me. Grab $100 bill and just wipe my glass off with a little Windex.
Yeah, and you're like, you can keep the $100 bill after you're done wiping it's not off the glass.
You know, I'll send you guys an invite to my little money dimension that I'm in. You know, I can't guarantee that it'll be currency that'll work in your dimension, but this is a money dimension and it's flowing. Oh, they just did a reprint on all the money. Crap, the money's not worth as much.
Reprint on the money.
Oh, that one's banned. That $100 bill's banned. Ooh, that $100 bill says Mana Crypt right on it.
That's funny. Miss Iblis calling you Scrooge McDuck. Get the Windex. That's right. But no, that was my rant on the video. That's my rant about the topic because really the enjoyment of the game, getting out of it for value more than the money. But I know the older we get, we want our money to make sense, and that's where we get into collecting. But you know, not all hobbies are about. Not all hobbies are about making your money back. All hobbies are about finding ways to enjoy life in different ways.
Yep.
And Magic's one of those things. Magic can be money related, but you don't have to find enjoyment in all the money, right? It ain't about the money. It's about the fun.
Yep.
Maybe having cards worth money is a little more exciting because I like trading cards worth money. I like auctioning cards worth money, you know?
Yep.
But I love playing the game more than I love selling cards or trading for cards. I love the fact that I can play cards, build decks, and I love it when the deck works in my favor.
Right.
Wow, we are slipping into past conversations. I better grab my pitchfork. Look, it's simple. Don't do something you don't enjoy. If you don't enjoy Magic the Gathering, except the money aspect, you should probably not be in Magic, right?
Right.
You probably should not be in Magic if you're just playing for the money game, right? Which there are people who do play in the money game. More power to them. There are people who flip products. Not a problem. Scrooge McDuck. but like it's about the enjoyment of the game. It's a freaking kids game. I mean, the package says for ages 13 plus, right? They're not looking at the big time old players that be playing the game all the time. They're looking at kids coming in the game all the time. what is it? 4 years is what is the life expectancy of a Magic player, right? The life expectancy for people to be in Magic the Gathering, right?
Right.
It's all about you should enjoy the game and what you get out of it. Last forever. I've played Magic past 4 years. I've played Magic for 20 years.
Yep.
Oh my lord, that's crazy.
I mean, yeah, it's good for about 4. Magic is good to play for about 4 years, but when you're play Magic, you get addicted to it. Like Taurus over here and myself, you're into it longer than 4 years.
Hmm. Hey Doc, I heard want to do this. Well, don't do it. Right? All right, everybody. I think that wraps up that topic of the day. I think it's subjected out and had fun with it. And we're going to click this little button right here.
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take. So it's lit. MTG 3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise, building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon, no one can bring us down. MTG 3 in the house, we own this town.
Billy will play pieces in hand. Magic the Gathering is where he stands. Booster stack up like a dream in this world. He's the dream of opening fire, emotions on the wire. His hands are his tools for the fight, flipping cards all through the night. Hopes and dreams in every pack. He won't ever turn his back. Fire in every pack. He opens.
Dad, blight it.
All righty, folks. Since we missed yesterday, we're doing 2 packs.
Oh no!
Yep, it's what happens when you don't stream. Now we have to do 2 packs. Ooh, that was easy. All right, we got a demon token.
Demon token.
We got a Catholic Parting, Forest, Peer Past the Veil, Betrayer's Bargain, Under the Skin, Clinical Loner, Glimmer Seeker, Monstrous Emergence, Give into Violence, Don't Make a Sound, Boiler Briggs Ripper, Termorphic Expanse, Unsettling Twins, Scorching Dragonfire. Ooh. All righty, that's 1 pack. Now let's go to the second. Hard to say that was a builder program for a minute. Got an art card. Ooh, that's pretty. We got
cool.
a fully acrobatic cheerleader. Abandoned campground. Ghost vacuum. Who you going to call?
Nice. Ghost
Demonic?
vacuum.
Demonic?
No.
Demonic
That's a second
Council.
rare.
Oh yeah,
That's pretty
Demonic
solid.
Council. Optimistic Scavenger. Blood Pit's Drowner. Fear of Adoption. Plenty Prowler. Then we got Horde Vigor and Winter's Invitation. Don't Make a Sound again. Dag Blanket. Then Possessed Goat. Then Glimmer Burst. We got Rip Chain Razorkin. All righty, that's our second pack. Not
Ooh,
bad.
what fun 2 packs you opened today. Whoop, whoop.
Oh yeah.
Fun 2 packs. So, how did everybody like the topic today in chat? Did you enjoy the topic today? Was it a fun topic for you? You think I covered it well? Do you think I'm just full of crap?
I truthfully expected you to go in a different direction. Like I was all like thinking, okay, we're going to talk about being a responsible spender on our addiction, but you actually went in a different direction, which I really appreciate.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm not about telling you not to spend your money. I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money. But I want people to feel the same way I do about the game and to actually play the game for Magic. Mm-hmm. Like there used to be a time back in the day when more cards had more value to them. And that was a different illustrious time in Magic where you could take your cards and kind of play in a second economy. you could trade and sell and buy Magic cards a lot easier. It made a false economy or a secondary economy where you could basically kind of thrive off it. There was a time I was homeless, and my Magic cards and my brains about Magic cards, but with trading cards, selling cards, and flowing cards kept me afloat monetarily for a bit, which you don't have that power anymore to do in the game unless you're rolling with some high big cards. But the collectability of a set has changed, and the collectability of cards and the monetary value of cards have changed, where it's about the game and loving the game. And so you gotta love the game in a different way now. It's kind of like marriage. You go in marriage, you get in a relationship, you fall in love with somebody, right? And you fall in love with that person, but over time you're going to evolve to be a little bit different than what you started out as. So you start looking at life a little bit differently, and you start looking at life through the nostalgia and past you had, right? And some people's opinions change throughout the course of life, and like what movies you watch, what movies you don't watch. Like I used to be able to watch horror movies all the time, especially gore films. Where nowadays I can't really watch a gore film because it gets to me. Things change like that. And that's the same thing with Magic the Gathering. So the way you love Magic the Gathering in a relationship like this, it's changed and it's evolving. And if you still love the game, you're going to find the ways to stay together with the game instead of just being like, oh, okay, I'm done with it. Because sometimes you just don't want to give up on the things you've loved the longest.
Right.
I'll never give up on you.
No. You're right. Right? That's how it works. But anyways, thinking of good things, let's start with the show section. We're going to start with the KJ Cowboy Dan. Boom.
Hey, howdy, hey, boys and girls. How are you doing today? I am in the money dimension at this point in time. And let me tell you, it is not always all money. Sometimes they throw in coins at you, and that can crack a jar. And no, you cannot use me as a wishing well. It hurts when you throw in coins in my jar, and I'll tell you what, the wishes don't always come true.
Dang, Blaggett.
Join me every Wednesday for a little procrastinating across the ocean with the one and only Miss Jessie Hellwheeler every Wednesday. And we got some new stuff coming out really soon with Project 404. I'm excited about, and a little bit of a curriculum that we're going to be doing. We're going to do a little Project 404, or what other streamers believe you need to know. Look forward to that.
Nice. Whoop, whoop. And thinking of other streamers you need to know, check out Hellbilly.
Well, first thing I want to say is, Dag Blaggett, I had about 50 chords I wanted to throw in that to the wishing well there. And Dag Blaggett, KJ said it didn't work. Well. Oh, well. 677 subs, what my channel's at. That's awesome. That's great. Let's keep the channel growing by simple doing everything there is to get our channel to grow, such as liking, subscribing, and leaving comments or become a channel member. And also, let's get the Tortoise channel up also by doing the same thing. Let's get all the channels up. Mm-hmm. Let's support your favorite content creator. And let's get the channels growing. And today at 2 o'clock, there will be another arena stream.
Oh, yeah. Whoa. Arena.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you need to get a printer so you can print off the cards you get from Arena, so you can actually save the cards that you own on Arena into real life. That's how it works.
Yeah, I know.
You're proxying Arena cards today.
It would be awesome if you could do that.
Yeah, I'm playing with my Arena proxy deck.
All right, everybody. This has been Super Fast Tortoise. Today is Tuesday, so there's not going to be a later stream today that I know of. I don't think so. It's Tuesday. It's going to be just a regular stream. It's a regular streamer kind of day. We're one streaming today. But I want to thank everybody who has been here today. I'd like to know your thoughts and comments about today's subject in the comment section below. In the comment section below, if you're watching this after the live show and it's just the the copy show, the show that's after the live. Leave your comments and your thoughts. Maybe you disagree with me. Maybe you do agree with me. Maybe you have just an adverse opinion that neither disagrees or agrees with me. I'd love to know your thoughts. I'd love to know what you like. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed today's video, and if you like to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button. I've asked you 3 times today, so this is the 4th time I'm actually verbally saying it. Is hit that subscribe button if you're liking what you're watching and like to hang out with cool people like Hillbilly, KJ, and I. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Be awesome. Be amazing. I want to thank you guys for being on the show, Hillbilly and KJ. Thank you for being on the show. Everybody in chat, thank you for joining chat for as long as you can and chatting with us, keeping the chat alive. Yeah. And remember to always have fun and brush your teeth.
I totally want to thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate it, 100%. Like this video as if it's your favorite kind of pizza, dude. And if you wouldn't mind, consider smashing that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications. Every one of these things you do helps the channel out a lot.
The moves, the strategies, and the flair. Super fast tortoise is running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes. Shall shot, go. The tortoise way. He's the one to watch, the king of MTG play.